Thanks, Colin. Great week for the guys last week. Really good home win. We with Illinois State, Southern Illinois, put together our best 80 minutes of basketball back to back there, and then obviously the game against Indiana State. Maybe like some of you or most of you, I'm still curious as to how that ball came out at the end. I don't know that we've seen very many shots like that where the ball is in there and in there and in there and then decides not to be. But it was a great game for our guys from the standpoint of having been in a situation where we play really well and get ourselves a nice lead and then give it all back to have it tied, but then go down 11 to a team that's been running in second place all year in our league and has a very experienced team and on their senior day and on their home floor, and to be able to battle back and get into a position where we can win a basketball game like that, I think speaks a lot to what our guys have done from a leadership standpoint and a preparation standpoint over the past 3 weeks, and that's something that I'm proud of with these guys. They've done a good job. So looking forward to this weekend. Going to be some great games up and down the road. Southern Illinois is 7-3 in their last 10. Obviously, we just saw them in the last 10 days here, but 7-3 in their last 10. So they've played very well. They've played as good as anybody outside of Wichita State, and they're coming off a big win with their senior day against Illinois State, where they made a 3 late in their basketball game to get that victory. So they've got some momentum as well. We're not the only ones, of course, going down there with some momentum and some confidence, and Southern Illinois happens to be another one of the teams that heads down there with some of that same stuff. So I would expect and anticipate a terrific game on Friday night. With that, I would take questions.
Coach, does the fact that you just saw that team last week change how you prepare for them this week?
Yeah, not really. We've had this happen now 2 or 3 of the last 4 years where we've played the team either in the last regular season game or within a game or two, and I don't know that it really changes much. No.
You played that 3-6 game in recent years, that 8:30 game. Do you do anything different because it is that last game? You had that experience of playing late Friday night.
It sure gets to be a long day. Different from a normal basketball game when you've got an extra hour and a half or so, and it just you don't have your normal shoot around time because the Scottrade isn't available, of course. So. Last year we went and found a different place to get our 1 hour shoot around in the afternoon, and so that we could keep it as close to normal as possible. But it gets to be a longer day, and so we'll do the normal stuff in the morning, get a shoot around in the afternoon. We'll try to keep it as close to normal from a schedule standpoint as we can.
Obviously, Wichita State's record would make them the clear-cut favorite on paper, but
yeah.
How wide open do you see this tournament?
Yeah, Wichita is certainly the favorite. They should be. They've earned that. They're good enough to, if you're going to beat them. And I was on the phone this morning with one of the writers at ESPN.com, and if you're going to beat them, you're going to have to play really well. They're a basketball team that doesn't have, I certainly feel like they're one of the elite teams this year in college basketball, and I think in a given year there's anywhere from maybe 6 to 10, maybe 12, what I would consider to be elite basketball teams. And they are one of those teams this year because they just don't have any holes in what they do. At the offensive end, they can score in transition. They can score with their set offense. Then they are a great late shot clock. They rebound as well as anybody in the country. They defend as well as anybody in the country. So they don't have periods of time in that 40 minutes where they go 5, 6, 7 of those minutes without doing something right.